If you read the title of this video and immediately said, "Oh my goodness, what the f is wrong with you?" Congratulations, you are a normal person. Me, however, fat chance. And my name might as well be Chance, because for the next 24 hours, I'm going to be eating Taco Bell every hour. And to make it even more of a challenge, I have to eat 24 different items. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to ring that bell. What's that? Hold on. I'm being told that means something completely different than what I intended. As always, I try to start these challenges at noon, so I got to Taco Bell around then. Just kidding, I had explosive diarrhea from an undercooked meal I prepared that past weekend. And no, I am not kidding. Obviously. It's almost like my body was warning me for what I was about to be putting myself through. Unfortunately for my body, I don't learn lessons very quickly. So I got to Taco Bell at the later part of the noon hour. Let's do this. For hour one, I got a 7-layer burrito and a medium Baja Blast, the goat of all fountain drinks. In previous eating every hour for 24-hour challenges, I would eat a lot at the beginning since I am perpetually hungry. However, I have to continually remind myself that this is a marathon and not a sprint. And since I have Achilles tendinitis, there will be no sprinting anytime soon. Yes, please feel bad for me for the plot. I got some mild sauce to start because I am a coward. And I guzzled that fat boy down so hard, I made it disappear. Hey, yo. I've been asked a bunch of times to do a Taco Bell related challenge. That's primarily why I'm doing this right now, but I'm not the first person to ever attempt it. Generational YouTuber Sam Reed ate at 24 Taco Bells in 24 hours. I'll link his video below. And also one of my Instagram followers did this exact challenge, but I don't remember who it was. So if it was you, please comment that you did it so I can credit you. And as much as I enjoyed this meal that was $6.13, hey, remember when Taco Bell wasn't expensive? I was still not doing great for my excrement escapades from earlier this morning. This video might kill me. So I did the only thing I felt like I could to save me today. Quit this challenge. Just kidding. I am a coward, but I also am an idiot. I went to the pharmacy to stock up on some Pepto-Bismol. Okay, now it's time to go back to Taco Bell. And then went to a different Taco Bell for hour two. My thought process was if I went to different Taco Bells that none of the employees would recognize how much of a psychopath I am for doing this. And in reality, the employees probably don't give a shit, but I overthink anything. So anyways, for hour two, I got a chili cheese burrito, which I was recommended by my friend Matt Shaver, and another medium Baja Blast. And pardon my language, but gosh dang it, that heckin' burrito is so freaking good. And even though these two items were somehow $5.38, no, seriously, when did Taco Bell get so expensive? I was gonna miss eating this burrito for the very last time until 22 hours from now when I could eat it again if I wanted to. So how about this? At the end of the video, I will rank all 24 Taco Bell items I had and see which one is best. You guys all hate my food opinions anyways. 2 hours down, 22 to go. I'm gonna go to another Taco Bell now to get ahead of this challenge. I'm going to different Taco Bells so people don't realize I'm a fucking psychopath. Hey, I just said that 20 seconds ago. Since this meal was at the very end of hour two, I decided to go to another Taco Bell location at the beginning of hour three, so that way I could get ahead and get a workout in afterwards. But I knew after this challenge I'd be in for a world of pain and I'd eventually have to go look for a gastroenterologist, even though yes, I've said this a lot in the past. Fortunately for me, the sponsor of today's video might be the most seamless integration this channel has ever seen, ZocDoc. As many of you know, I don't eat very well during these eating challenges, but you might be thinking at least you eat well when you're not filming, right? That couldn't be further from the truth, because unfortunately for me, if being unorganized in life and eating terribly was an Olympic sport, I'd be Michael Phelps, minus the abs and millions of dollars. And that lack of organization has made it difficult for me in the past to not only schedule a doctor's appointment to see a gastroenterologist, but to also feel comfortable finding the right one. And hey, that is where ZocDoc comes in. ZocDoc is a free website where you can easily search and compare high-quality in-network doctors so you can find the right doctor for you. ZocDoc helps you quickly find the right doctor for your needs with no guesswork nor phone calls needed. And ZocDoc isn't just for gastroenterologists. They have over 100,000 providers across nearly every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skin care, and much more. It's a one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs, plus it's completely free. ZocDoc appointments also happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You don't even have to talk to anyone. You just book with a few clicks. I don't typically advise doing what I do in these dumb eating challenges, but if you're like me and put off seeing the doctor, join me and go to ZocDoc.com/SirYacht, also linked in the description, to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. Also, God bless the gastroenterologist that'll be seeing me. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much to ZocDoc for partnering with us, and now let's get back to the video. For hour three, I opted for a lighter item on the menu and got a caramel apple empanada. Taco Bell brought back the empanada and 4 other items from the past on their decade's Y2K menu from the 2000s. I was today years old when I found out that Y2K means year 2000. I am a moron. The caramel apple empanada was pretty damn good. It fell apart, kind of like my dreams of playing in the NBA after getting dunked on in the 6th grade, but it was still super good nonetheless. That caramel empanada was pretty good. Am I a for already getting a dessert in hour 3? Yes, but I have to mix it up. Anyways, now I'm gonna go work out. And yes, working out right after having Taco Bell is a terrible decision, but it is good for the plot. What? Oh, I'm also going to track the amount of Pepto-Bismol I take, and you'll see that at the end of the video as well if you want to stick around for that. Considering the fact that I started this morning with gastroenteritis, I was feeling pretty good. Besides, like, that part. My bowels were about to be taco smell, but I decided to get a good lift in as well as some core exercises. I've had Achilles tendonitis and I haven't been able to run, and if you know me, like, running is the way I get through the ups and downs of life. It's so, like, mentally therapeutic for me, and I absolutely hate lifting, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, my form might be garbage here, but I'm proud of myself because I got a pretty damn good workout in. Look how sweaty I am. I also think I got rid of some of that Taco Bell through my pores. Okay, worked off the Taco Bell. Now time to eat more Taco Bell. For hour 4, I went back to the first location of the day, so I had to put in a fake name as my alias so that they wouldn't know it was me again. I got my personal favorite item at Taco Bell in my completely unbiased opinion, even though that is what biasy is. The beefy 5-layer burrito and another medium Baja Blast. A long time ago when I was a young canoe in high school, every Friday, me and a group of friends would go to Taco Bell and I would get what was called the $2 meal deal. And yes, kids, long time ago, $2 was enough to get you a meal. And that consisted of a beefy 5-layer burrito, a bag of Doritos nacho chips, and a drink. But a beefy 5-layer burrito and drink now is $6.15. So that's an incredibly tough scene. The food still slaps though, and to no one's surprise, I haven't gotten tired of it yet. Not even close. I can prove this to you because I ate that beefy 5-layer burrito at the end of hour 4 and got another item at the very beginning of hour 5. My second favorite item from high school, a Doritos Locos taco. And I've been to this very Taco Bell location so much, they should just rename it to Yatco Bell. That sounded so much better in my head. Damn it. And again, no one is shocked by this. I inhaled that meat so fast it should be a Guinness World Record. Hey, yo, what the fuck? My very cool friend Nick rode his motorcycle over to keep me company and drink some Taco Bell water for some reason. In honor of him being a good friend, everyone please comment, "Nice ride, Nick." All right, see you, I wore my bathing suit to Taco Bell because it's much more breathable than the shorts I typically wear, and I was also getting the meat sweats in areas you shouldn't get the meat sweats. But I also wore them because I went down to swim in Lake Erie since the water temperature actually wasn't that bad for late September, and it additionally served as a way for me to cool down from the meat sweats. I think that might be an issue. The only thing dirtier than this water today is my duodenum, which I think is part of the intestines. That's pretty nice, actually. That's actually really nice. All right, it is hour 6, 5:04. Time to go back to Taco Bell. I was so delighted to go back, as you could clearly hear in that clip. I've been to this Taco Bell 5 out of the 6 times I've eaten Taco Bell today. Do you think they're going to recognize me? But I had to put in another alias because I felt like the workers at the OG location were getting onto my shtick. And for hour 6, I got a Crunchwrap Supreme and a large Baja Blast, which was somehow $9.48. That's the equivalent of about 6 Costco hot dog meals. And a hot dog actually sounds pretty good right now. Also, this might be the most majestic Baja Blast I've ever seen. Look at the light shining on it. It was like God was showing me the beauty of fast food. Either that or he was trying to give me a sign to be like, hey, kind of slow down on these eating challenges. I'm pulling a lot of strings to make sure you're okay. The Crunchwrap Supreme is definitely one of my favorite items I've had on the day so far. As most of you know, when I do these challenges, I typically like to eat the same food every single time, so branching out was kind of difficult for me, so I was proud of myself. Even though Taco Bell items are basically just different variations of tortillas, lettuce, tomato, cheese, and meat. They're all basically the same. I then bought enough Taco Bell to equal the GDP of the Turks and Caicos and brought it to the boys on our podcast Shipheads. Everyone was enjoying their food very much, except for me, because I was really enjoying it. In hour 7, I had a steak quesadilla, another one of my favorite items of all time at Taco Bell. And if you're wondering, yes, I have about 24 favorite items at Taco Bell. These challenges can get a little isolating, as I've said in the past, so it was very nice hanging with the boys, and I felt like we recorded a pretty solid episode. Woke up at 11:30 because this is a 24-hour challenge.
What time did you get up?
I literally just said that. But since the recording went long, as everything in my life does, Wait, I had to hurry back at the end of hour 8 for, you guessed it, a kale smoothie. No, just kidding. More Taco Bell. I've also only taken one dump this entire time, which is like a little concerning. I think I'm backed up. Yes, you heard that correctly. I've been to Taco Bell 7 times in the past 7 hours and have only gone to the bathroom 1 time. My plumber is going to fall to his knees at a Walmart when he sees my phone call tomorrow. For this hour, I used the option of getting an easier item at Taco Bell and probably the second easiest item to eat on the menu, a 2-pack of Cinnabon Delights. If you've watched any of the past 24-hour eating challenges on this channel, you know that one of the most difficult things I have to put myself through for some reason is getting flavor fatigue, which basically means your body is tired of eating the same thing over and over again. So I wanted to break this up and get a dessert, and also, again, I'm a coward. Currently, I am a ticking time bomb for whenever my body realizes I'm not storing food for hibernation, so it'll probably want to eject it at the worst possible moment. That is foreshadowing. The Cinnabon Delights were super good, and a few minutes later, I got more food in hour 9. An item I was highly recommended by a bunch of real ball knowers, a grilled cheese burrito. An item that in fact combines 4 of my favorite things: cheese, burrito, grilled, and I forgot I put my name in as Harold, so I was a little startled when the employee at the counter kept yelling Harold. I was like, Harold? Who? How do you look at a baby and name it Harold? I'm the only person in here. Oh yeah, my name is Harold. And I know this could be potentially recency bias, but the grilled cheese burrito was my favorite item so far of the challenge. I mean, look at how gooey and delicious that looks. You just love to see it. Okay, just like that, 9 hours down and 15 to go. Shout out math. I feel like I've eaten 9 different Taco Bell items in 9 hours. That's how I feel. Like, having said that, I don't feel as bad as I thought I would. But as we all know in these 24-hour eating challenges, I'm going to feel severely worse here soon. Since I ate at the beginning of hour 9, I had some time to kill before eating in hour 10 and rented some library books for a huge side project I've been working on for the past year. And it's a secret right now, so sorry, I'm not allowed to taco about it. It's nacho business. I hate myself. And I also got a coffee down the street at my favorite coffee spot. And just to clear things up, this isn't an exclusive Taco Bell eating challenge. I can have whatever I want, as long as I eat from Taco Bell every hour for 24 hours. And speaking of which, Bill and I also filmed a music video at this location for my new song called Coffee at Midnight, which drops on October 10th.
Drinking coffee at midnight. Tonight would never end if I could slow down to sunrise.
Having coffee was probably a mistake, as it's the equivalent of taking a laxative after having 9 previous laxatives. For hour 10, I got a bean burrito, and that might have been like the saddest thing I've ever eaten. The bean burrito is like my least favorite thing at Taco Bell. But I still ate it because whenever the food is seen by me, I make it unseen. And I ate it outside of my truck because the weather has been absolutely perfect in Cleveland, Ohio. There was only a few more hours left of going to Taco Bell's before entering the Taco Bell Night Gauntlet, where I would wake up in the middle of the night and eat 7 microwave Taco Bell meals. That sounds awful, but more on that later. I went back to my apartment quickly because I forgot my friend, who is also named Joey, was waiting there for me to watch football for an hour as I took a break from the Taco Bell eating. And also I got him this shirt off the TikTok shop and surprised him with it.
Okay, open them in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's the lizard.
Lizard.
Having breaks during these challenges were good, of course, but then I would just keep forgetting that, oh yeah, I still have to do this Taco Bell challenge. And I ended up going back to the Taco Bells pretty close to when the hour would end. And I worried that if I kept doing this, I would eventually mess up and get there after the hour ends, making me fail the challenge overall. Oh, man. Okay, this is not good. I just saw the drive-through line. The drive-through is so long right now. I'm kind of afraid I'm not going to get my food in the next 15 minutes. And that may have been foreshadowing because it was 10:45 and the drive-through line was massively long. And yeah, I did worry that I wasn't going to be able to get that ooey gooey meat from Daddy Taco. I'm sorry. So I got the easiest possible food item the Taco Bell employees can make here.
Can I just get a thing of cinnamon twist, please, and that's it?
Cinnamon twist, which I have read is dried pasta with cinnamon and sugar. Fortunately for me, there were actually only 3 cars in front of me and the line moved really fast, so it looks like I just overthought everything again for the plot. I got my cinnamon cardboard, and yeah, maybe they taste a little bit like cardboard. But you know what? I like that taste. It's enduring. Endearing. That's the word.
You might be asking yourself, hey, Suryat. Hey. And I'm like, hey. And you're like,
Hey Sarah, I'm like, hey, Cinnamon Twist, isn't that a little bit of a cop-out? And to that I would say, no, because I'm eating a lot of Taco Bell, damn it. Okay, it might have been a little bit of a cop-out, but I was in for a night of eating copious amounts of food from the flatulent factory, so it was nice to get a break from the bigger food items. It was now 11 p.m. and I needed to implement a strategy for the rest of the night before Taco Bell's reopened for breakfast.
Okay, let's talk strategy. It is almost 11 o'clock right now, which means I'm approaching hour 12. And even though there are Taco Bells in the area that say they stay open as late as 3 a.m., 4 a.m., even 5 a.m., I sincerely doubt that from personal experience. So just so I don't have to rely on Taco Bell's accurately being open till the times that they say they are, I'm gonna go to a Taco Bell right now and order 10 items in case any Taco Bell in the area isn't open past midnight. I'm still gonna go back to those Taco Bells at super ungodly hours to see if they're open, but if they're not, at least I'll have a fallback plan. We're gonna take some Pepto-Bismol right now because, yeah, that's not gonna be great. I have a big order if that's okay. There's gonna be 10 things. I'm gonna get the Grande Nachos, a Burrito Supreme, Mexican Pizza, Chalupa Supreme, Nachos Bel Grande, Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco, Cantina Chicken Quesadilla, Cantina Chicken Burrito, a Spicy Potato Soft Taco. I don't even know how many items that is.
Now, as you can see by counting shout out math, I only ordered 9 items even though I thought I got 10, which means that eventually I will still have to come back to a Taco Bell for more food. I went across the street to eat whatever this is.
Guys, I literally have no idea what this is. I don't know what I ordered.
And oh yeah, I have no idea what any of these items are because most of them are very similar with some variations of meat, cheese, and tortillas. So for the next 10 hours of eating food, I'm just gonna guess what I had. And if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But again, this is very on brand for me. Whatever this was, we'll call it the Beef Burrito Supreme. It kind of looks like that. It was very, very good, I think. I then got back home to drop off the food and yeah, that's going to be an issue when I eat that later. Oh no, Joey, don't eat that. It's been on the floor. I don't care. Do you see what I do here? And that's future Joey's problem, and future Joey's going to hate me. Hey everyone, it's me from the future. I hate you, present Joey. Refrigerating Taco Bell for later might be a federal offense, but I have no choice because I don't know how to use my air fryer. I would imagine it's very simple, but I don't want to learn anything new right now.
This is gonna be very, very bad.
For now, I took a break to do some stretches for my Achilles like the good boat that I am. Now, at this point, I should have just quit while I was ahead and went back to Taco Bell. But the recipe calls for me to thicken the plot, so that's what I did.
Okay, it's like 12:33 and there's a chance I'm gonna be late to Taco Bell, and I probably shouldn't do this because I have Achilles tendonitis, but...
Yeah, I really shouldn't have done that.
If I didn't wake anybody up, that was totally worth it.
Hey everyone, it's me here from the future again. It was totally not worth it. I was really behind on time after getting to the pool and needed to go to a Taco Bell ASAP that I knew would be open after midnight. So naturally, while knowing all this, I went to the hot tub to warm. What the f is wrong with me? And after getting back and changing super quickly, I realized that it was much later than I anticipated at the end of hour 13.
This is not good. This is really bad. Oh, this is not good.
I was too far away from the nearest open Taco Bell, and I was too far from my home to eat something from the fridge of despair. So at 12:59 a.m., I pulled over to a near gas station, and I was ready to concede defeat.
I guess the challenge is over. I messed up. Is what I would say if I didn't bring a spare. Because kids, you always bring a spare Taco Bell item when you're late, and I'm always late.
That's right. I'm not as dumb as I look. I'm only slightly less dumber. Wait.
Come on, baby. Come on! Big brain move right there. Sorry. My mouth is full. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Sorry.
Because I brought what I think is a Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco and deleted it right before 1 a.m.
Well, it's a little after 1 now. Might as well go to the Taco Bell I was going to that's open till like 5 a.m. Hopefully it's open.
Since I was already out this way, I went to the open Taco Bell location at hour 14 to get the one item I needed to keep the challenge going through the night. And in this situation, I chose a classic stacker and I also got a large Baja Blast. Except I didn't get a large Baja Blast.
Can you try this?
Can I try this?
Yes.
Is it gonna kill me?
No, it just looks, we don't know if it looks the right color or not.
I was kind of confused because I thought she was trying to kill me, but then again, I'm eating 24 different Taco Bell items in 24 hours, so I'm really not helping my cause anyways. So they gave me a Pepsi, and they felt so bad for some reason that they gave me that order for free.
I didn't pay for it.
You're good.
Oh.
Have a good night.
You too, thank you. What? I didn't pay for it. This tastes like Pepsi. Well done. Well, free food.
So thank you very much to the Taco Bell in Sheffield, Ohio. I've never gotten free food from here before, and they always say, you remember your first. The classic stacker absolutely ripped, just like that, after a super viscous plot. I was 14 hours in and only had 10 more hours to go until I could eat normally again. Allegedly. I got back home at the beginning of hour 15 and had a Cantina chicken burrito. So that way, for the next 6 hours, I could implement my Genius strategy. My Genius strategy from 3 a.m. to 8:59 a.m., aka the hours that the Taco Bells in my area are closed, was to wake up at the end of 1 hour, eat, and then a few minutes later, eat again at the beginning of the next hour. So that way I could sneak in like an hour, 45-minute nap a few times at night.
Unwell.
I present to you all the Taco Bell Night Gauntlet. Enjoy.
Damn. Bon appetit. Oh my god, this looks awful. It's actually worse than it looks.
What is this?
You know what sounds better than this right now? Like almost anything. Oh my god, it's awful. Back to bed for an hour or so. Good night. What is that? I'm not even making sound effects. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh, it's awful. Okay, my body's being dramatic. It's really not that bad. I mean, it's kind of terrible. Oh. No. Man, this sucks. This really sucks. The sun will come out tomorrow. It's good to see the sun again. But man, am I unwell. Can I put this in the It doesn't matter. Guys, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't taste like food.
Well, that sucked. Did that come across as sucking for me? Because if it didn't, I have news for you. It sucked for me. I had 3 more hours before I could say this 24-hour challenge was a burrito. And that's a synonym for a wrap. I woke up at the ass crack of 9:31 a.m. and went to the nearby Taco Bell while taking some pre-meal Pepto. And I was excited as could be because the last 3 meals of this challenge for me were gonna be breakfast meals. But I'm joshing you because this Taco Bell isn't one of the locations that serves breakfast. Hey, maybe I should put more planning into these videos, right? Nah. For hour 22, I got a cheesy roll-up and a medium Baja Blast. I was feeling pretty queasy, and the cheesy roll-up was about the only thing I could stomach at this point because it's a very small item. Remember before when I said my body is basically a ticking time bomb at this point? Well, I guess my body finally realized that I wasn't hibernating and I was just doing another stupid eating challenge. A normal person would have stopped after what happened back there, and I put the normal in abnormal. Because I did not stop. Got another small item and cheesy Fiesta potatoes a few minutes later at the beginning of hour 23. And hey, guess what? With only one more item and 1 more hour to complete, there was only one more thing left to do. And that was to go back home and dress up for the taco funeral.
I am not kidding. I am so generationally cooked right now. I need to be done with this right now. I might die.
I immediately spawned at another Taco Bell location in the area. AKA I forgot to film on the way there.
Let's do this.
For hour 24, I got a chicken enchilada burrito and a medium Baja Blast. Deleted those suckers off the face of the earth and officially ate Taco Bell every hour for 24 hours. Hooray, I did it. Another pointless accomplishment for my non-existent trophy case at the expense of my future health. Anyways, and now here are the results that nobody asked for. In 24 hours of taco deletion, I spent $100.81, which feels pretty low, so I may have done the math wrong per usual. I took Pepto-Bismol 9 times, which is actually insane. I only went to the bathroom twice, which is even more insane, but then the next morning I went to the bathroom 8 times before leaving my bedroom. Somebody help me! And my full rankings for the 24 Taco Bell items I had will be revealed after the Hoodie Allen song plays. But for now, the number 1 item I had was in fact the grilled cheese burrito. Real ball knowers know that is an absolute banger. Lastly, thank you so much for being here. God has absolutely blessed me with the most supportive audience I could ever ask for. And I also have maybe the best job ever. So I am so thankful. Thank you so much again for supporting. And as always, please do not try us at home. I am a professional dumbass.
I know what I like, baby, I like you. This American pie with the high IQ. Oh my, I do. Just fly right through. We'll get high as the kite in the afternoon.
And now here are the full rankings of the 24 Taco Bell items I ate. Also, there's still a limited supply of Halloweeners t-shirts for the month of October, as well as Yachttober shirts if you would like to get them for spooky season.
The deed is done. I'm gonna go fucking destroy my toilet. We'll see you next time. Bye.